is a town in Colombia, so don't forget capital letters for names of places, known as the most beautiful town in Colombia. Okay, he's using his adjective. Barranquilla stands out. That means that you could just look at it and you know for its culture and history. So it's known for its culture and history. Like you go there, you will see culture, you'll feel it, enjoy, you'll have that experience there. It's a very beautiful and relaxing place. Okay, so that's Dickerson in Barranquilla. Sorry if I'm saying that wrong. I'll read one more from Adriano. So that's an image of Adriano's place. My city is a small city in the state of Sao Paulo. Sao Paulo. It has 10,000 inhabitants. That means people who live there. It has beautiful places such as waterfall, places for hiking, and restaurants with tasty food. Okay, so that's actually a very good writing from Adriano. He's telling you that what is nice about this place. Okay. Does anyone know where that is? Bogota. So Lewis says Bogota is a city with 11,508,000 inhabitants. It is a fairly large city. I like that he says that, fairly large. He's saying it's not too large, but it's fairly large. So fairly is like a little bit less than very, very much. So it's not, a big, large city, but it's quite fairly large with a lot of history in the center. There are many places to visit here. In the city center, there are stores with everything you could need, and the products are very affordable. So he's telling us that you can go here and buy stuff. It's very affordable. So, not very expensive. One particular beautiful place is a church on a mountain that can only be reached by foot. Such a stunning city. I'll just quickly fix this one from George. A long time ago, he wrote about Bogota. So my city is very crowded in the morning for the work to the school. Okay, so George should say, in my city, it can get very crowded during, so we usually say during the morning because of people getting to school or work. Okay, and then I'm going to put a full stop. It was a very long sentence. So in my city, it can get very crowded. Remember, crowded means lots of people during the morning because of people getting or traveling, maybe you can say traveling to school or work, to school or work, full stop. Because of people, all right, traveling to school or work. We don't say in, we say on the weekend, it is. So on the weekend, it is the most difficult for the traffic. In English, we say on the weekend, the traffic is even worse. So that means it's already bad in the week, but on the weekend, it's even more bad. So on the weekend, the traffic is even worse. For visits to family, the traffic is even worse. The traffic is even worse. So if you are, no, the traffic is even, so the traffic is worse as people are visiting their families, other places, or relaxing. If you're relaxing, you're not really on the road. So I would say on the weekend, the traffic is worse as people are visiting their families and places, maybe full stop. There may also be traffic jams on weekends from 2 to 4 or more. So I'll cut that sentence off. We kind of already know that. Or I'll just say traffic jams from 2 to 4 p.m. But so when you give like a negative, you're saying something is not good, you could say, but besides that, it's the same as saying, but even though, but besides that, Bogota is very beautiful. Is very beautiful. It has very strange climates. As in one part, it may be raining, and in the other, it may be sunny. Interesting. Yeah, did you know that in Bogota? So one area could be rain, the other area is sunny. So he's saying, but besides that, Bogota is very beautiful. It has very strange climate, as in one part it may be raining, and in the other it may be sunny. I might leave this sentence here at the end. So, but, because he kind of gave a bit of negative, the traffic, he talked about the traffic not good. He talked about the strange climate. And then at the end, but besides that, Bogota is very beautiful. Okay, so that was from George a while ago. But Franco, great image. So this is from Franco. He's sharing a place. And it says, my city, Argentina, which I have been there. I love Argentina. So my city in Argentina is not very big. It's a small city surrounded by rivers and lagoons with 450,000 inhabitants. I might put that number just a little bit up. So my city in Argentina is not very big. Estimated at 4,000. Remember, we use comma, not full stop. My city in Argentina is not very big, as it is estimated to be at 450,000 inhabitants. It's a small city surrounded by. So when we say surrounded by, that means like what is around it. So surrounded by rivers and lagoons. Lagoons are just like, they're not rivers. It's not as big as a river. It's not as big as a lake. It's just a little water area. It's very hot in summer. We don't say on. It's very hot in summer. I would say it can get very hot in summer, just to give you a different grammar. It can get extremely. I remember I went in summer. I went in the end of December, beginning of February. So it can get extremely hot in summer and very cold in winter. In summer, the thermal sensation, it doesn't sound very natural way of speaking. We say in summer, the temperature. We're very simple. So the temperature can reach.
It's not the same.
Sorry?
It's not the same.
Yes, but it's not casual language.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a bit too formal. But yeah, you wrote on winter, the thermal sensation. Yeah, it's not the way that we speak. It's more writing, like if you're writing an essay or, it's not very casual language. So I'm going to just change it. In summer, the temperature can reach 50 degrees Celsius. So if you do want to write it, I would just put 50 C like that. But we say it 50 degrees